Hello! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel. I am so excited that you're having fun with this video, and if you like what you see, then please feel free to subscribe. It would really mean a lot to me. So, in today's video I am getting ready for a day out, so I just thought I'd do a wee get ready with me, and I asked on my Instagram, which if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, because sometimes I will like ask people things. I don't know. If I'm asking questions or like inspiration for videos or whatever, I will post it on my Instagram, so go follow me over there. Anyway, so yeah, I posted for questions and I've got a few wee questions, so I'm just gonna answer this question while I do my makeup, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Okay. My mum's rented me her phone for the next hour because I use my phone to record my videos. Thank you to everyone that asked me questions. I actually posted saying I'm thinking about doing one, but I'm pure paranoid that no one's gonna respond and ask me any, so thank you to people that did. I appreciate you. What are you getting ready for? Thank you, Drew. Don't know what to ask, so I'll kick it off. What are you getting ready for? So, the gym that my boyfriend works at, they have recently like expanded the gym, so they've added it upstairs, and it's also like the 2-year birthday of the gym itself being open, so they're having like a wee B-day celebration and like launch day for the new upstairs section. Do you think I need a new one of these? I think I might. So yeah, they're having like a wee barbecue. Well, I mean, it was meant to be a barbecue, but it's kind of grey outside, so I don't really know what's happening with that. But barbecue, and then there's like a bar and stuff. I think it was originally meant to be outside, but now that the rules have changed, whoop whoop, the rules have changed, so I think that we can now be indoors. So yeah, oh my god, I'm so buzzing that the rules are relaxed and things are getting a bit more back to normal. So exciting, so exciting. Okay, next question. I'm actually gonna like zoom in a wee bit because I'm just about to start the actual makeup, so. Okay, there's a few wee questions about the North Coast 500 trip and like the engagement and stuff, so I will answer them. So I had one, did you expect it? Congrats by the way, thank you so much. And did you have any idea Ryan's going to propose? Congratulations again, lovely. Thank you so much. So if you've not seen my latest video, / you don't follow me on anything, I got engaged. Woohoo! I got engaged. Ryan and I did the North Coast 500 a couple of weeks ago, and he popped the question on the beach. We were at, right, I think I'm saying this right, I think it's called Canaben Beach. It was kind of embarrassing because like we couldn't say it after it happened. We were like, we don't speak Gaelic. I think it's Canaben. I think that's how you say it. By the way, on my face right now I'm just doing like a mishmash of stuff because I did this last weekend and it actually looked quite nice, so I've got like nothing left of this foundation, so I'm like scraping it out. I look crazy. So I've just used NARS Sheer Glow Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, and then this little L'Oreal skin tint, and they're all kind of different shades. Like you can see some of them are a bit dark, some are a bit light, but it kind of all works out. Oh, I've not wet my beauty blender. I've not even got my beauty blender. BRB. Yeah, so we're on a holiday and went to that beach and we were just like chilling, taking pictures. I was like filming because I made a wee vlog. If you've not seen it, go ahead and watch it. It's a good time. And then, yeah, Ryan proposed. In relation to the question, no, I was not expecting it. I was not expecting it at all, and I was in shock. I was actually so shocked. It was mad. I knew like literally just before it happened. Well, I didn't know, but like I was like, something's gonna happen. So we'd been taking like pictures on the beach and stuff, and then Ryan was like, oh, let's put my phone down and we'll get a video of us walking on the beach. And I was like, okay, that's suspicious. And I don't know why, like something about it, I was just like, oh my god, something's gonna happen here. Just like something, I don't know, something's gonna happen. I felt dead nervous, I don't know why, I just felt pure nervy. So I think I was like the worst to respond to an engagement. Like he was just saying lovely things to me and I was like, like I was waiting for him to say it because I was like, is this where it's going, where I think it's going? And I was just going, yeah, right, okay. I look back and I'm like, oh my god, Rachel, you're such a bitch. He must have been like, do you like me? So yeah, total shock. And I think I was still in shock for like a lot of the holiday, to be honest. Like when we got home it really sunk in and we saw like our friends and family and stuff like that. And then it's been like so fun since, but yeah, I did not have any idea leading up to it. Which is fun, I think. Like I wouldn't want to think like, oh my god, it's gonna happen now, it's gonna happen like at this time. It's good to be surprised. Like we'd never even discussed like rings or anything like that. I love my ring, it's so gorgeous. I think it's really, really me. But he had no idea kind of what I would want, so I think that's a nice way to go about it. I need to be with my friends in half an hour. This is not a good idea. Another one is, when are you booking your wedding? So currently unsure. We need to like properly spend time and like think about exactly what we want and when we want it. As a rough guide, we're thinking probably 2020 2024. I know it's quite a wee while away, but it's just because, well, A, we don't have a house, so money is involved there. We've essentially got money for the house, but then we need to save up for a wedding, so you know, that's expensive. And then also, because of COVID, like so many people's weddings have been pushed back, so I think realistically, to get kind of stuff that we would want, 2024 is more realistic than 2023. Which is fine, like I don't really mind having a longer engagement. Might as well just like have fun with it and, I don't know, like celebrate it. So another one was, what was your favourite bit of the North Coast 500? I don't know, there was so many gorgeous bits. The weather kind of brightened up on like the third day. I don't know, everything looks nicer in the sunshine, so sorry, I just meant to move that light because it was annoying me. If I've kind of messed up the lighting, then I apologise. Favourite bit, Achmelvik was lovely, but then like obviously where we got engaged, kind of Ben and like Durness Beach, they were gorgeous as well. We went to Ullapool and we did a boat trip and it was like the most amazing thing ever, like it was so good. We also went surfing and it was amazing, but I think maybe the boat trip was even, I don't know, maybe the boat trip was better because we were so lucky and we saw so many dolphins, and I've never seen dolphins like that ever. I've never seen them kind of in the sea. I've seen dolphins at like parks and stuff like that, but I've never just seen them cutting about the sea, and there was so cutting about the sea, but there was so many of them and it was actually amazing. Like it was so surreal. If you've watched my North Coast 500 vlog, you would have seen like I left in so much footage of it because I was like, this is amazing, it was just great. So if you're wanting to know, it's called Seascape Expeditions. You don't always see dolphins, so that was kind of the other thing, like it was so lucky that we actually saw them that day. The best driving part of the holiday was between like Durness and Achmelvik. We went via Kylesku, and the drive was just stunning. Like it was like a postcard, it was amazing. So if you're trying to decide what route to go, I would try go that way. If any of you watched my Charlotte Tilbury video, I'm still using a lot of makeup. This is the Charlotte Tilbury like contour one, which I think is like sold out everywhere. I'm so buzzing that I got it before it was sold out everywhere. Whoa, that's not a very good line. I think it was the video of that Madison beer, and she's made it like sell out everywhere, so I'm glad that I got it before. But it gets really messy when you need a bit more product out. It gets so messy. How did you and your fiance meet? We actually met in school. We met in high school. Little, I don't know, not childhood sweethearts, but like first love situation. Been together forever. It's mad, like we were saying, we've been together for so long, but it just feels, each kind of period of your relationship, it just feels so different. So even like year to year, you look back and you're like, oh my god, things were so different then. It doesn't feel like we've been together for as long as we have been, just because we've changed and things have changed and we've grown up, like essentially together. So yeah. I feel like the rest of them, I don't really have a theme, so I'm just gonna like pick random ones, if that's okay with you. Oh, this is another one actually. Oh, congrats Angel on your engagement, thank you so much. Will you be filming the wedding prep? Well, that's literally just after Ryan was like, oh, it'll be great content for you. Yeah, I think I'll try and film some things. Like, I was having a wee look on people's channels and seeing what type of things they filmed. I saw people film like wedding dress shopping and all that, which would be fun, but then I wouldn't want to like be not in the moment, if you know what I mean. I don't know. It'd be so good to have that to look back on, but I wouldn't want to be not in that moment. I don't know. I think I'd maybe document like the planning. I'm almost like reluctant in a way to get fully invested in the planning stages yet, because I feel like I'm the type of person that, see, when I start planning for something, I'm like all in and it kind of consumes me. I know this is not comparable to a wedding, but even like planning for the North Coast 500, like I just research and I'm like that with holidays. I'm like that, I don't know, just things in general. So I know that the second that I actually start researching and start planning, I'll find myself just wanting to do it all the time and like think about it all the time, and I'm gonna end up overwhelming myself. So yeah, we're gonna definitely start having a look soon, but I know I'm like, I need to like not let myself get like that. Anyway, I'd like to film some stuff, yeah, so maybe like the planning side of things, maybe like looking at venues. So don't judge me for this, right? But basically, I have no idea what I want in terms of a wedding. Like, I have not thought about it. Which, don't judge me, okay? Don't come for me. I feel like I tell people this and they're like, oh my god, you're like the worst girl ever. But I'm like, it's just not something that I've always been like hyper focused on. I don't know. I don't know. I love weddings and I've always known that like me and I were gonna get married. But I've just not been like, oh my god, I definitely want this. I want it here. I want it this location. My dress is gonna be like this. My engagement ring is gonna be like this. Like, I've just never given it that type of thought. But I think that makes it exciting because now we have like so much flexibility. We're not like set on one idea. We can really spend time like exploring different options and stuff. So I think it would be fun to vlog that side of things, like maybe going to view different venues and seeing, because there's so many options. There's like hotels, but there's so many hotels within that, and then there's like castles, and in Scotland we have so many gorgeous like places on the beach, and then you've got like the country. There's just so many options. So yeah, that could be quite fun to film. Okay, idea of a perfect date and girls' night. Perfect date? I'd probably, I feel like my neck's really pale. Probably like train into town, go for some cocktails, nice dinner, like a seafood restaurant or something like that, bottle of wine, nice bottle of like white wine. I feel like in recent times it's probably changed, but then I would just like to like go back and for a cozy one. I don't know. We actually went to the cinema last night for the first time in years. I forgot how expensive the cinema was. It literally cost like 50 quid. For like everything. I mean, we did get a lot of food and I had no regrets because I've not stopped thinking about the Odeon's nachos and cheese for like 2 years, so I had no regrets there. But we went to see Suicide Squad. I don't really recommend it. It was really weird. It was just really, yeah, really weird. It was so gory and I don't really do well with gore. I actually really hate gory stuff. Not gory, but just like, yeah, like violent, and you saw a lot of blood, and I mean, I probably should have expected it. It's literally called like Suicide Squad and their job is to murder people, but yeah, like not the nicest thing in the world. But yeah, probably just that, like something, I don't know, it sounds basic, but out for a nice dinner and drinks when we're both not working the next day and we can get mad with it. But I also love like a wee, I don't know, I love like a wee overnight where it feels like you're on like a wee holiday with a hot tub. Oh my god, I love a hot tub. We're trying to plan a wee date for a couple weeks time. We got a few vouchers for engagement gifts, which was so generous. We were blown away with everyone's generosity, so yeah, really nice. But we have a few vouchers, so we have a couple Miller and Carter ones to spend, which is so exciting because we love it there. We were thinking about doing a wee like night at the comedy club. We've actually never been to the comedy club together. I've actually never been to the comedy club at all. So yeah, we were thinking about like going out for a nice dinner and then going to the comedy club after. And I think that'd be really fun. Going to hopefully get that booked in September. The Miller and Carter in Glasgow, it's like mad. It's booked out so far in advance, which is just crazy. So I'm going to need to try and find like a cancellation slot or something because things are just crazy. How's my makeup looking? I used this e.l.f. Putty blush, which I do quite like, and I like this one because it's like kind of reddy. It's almost like a bronzery blush. What was the other one? Best Gals Night. See, for me and my friends, right, it is a night in. Cheese and wine night. Getting full of cheese and wine. All of us are free. We can all make it. It's a night in someone's house. We all bring our own booze. There's camembert and everyone just gets so steaming together and we all end up talking about things that we don't want to speak about for like 5 to 10 working days after. I'm actually going to have one of these nights, and not this Saturday but next Saturday. We're having like a wee engagement thing for me, which is so exciting. We blocked out the day like last month and then obviously I got engaged, so everyone was free and it just worked out so perfectly. And that's quite rare. Like there's 8 of us, so it's quite rare that like all of us are together. So I'm so buzzing. It's a cheese and wine night, so it's literally like my ideal scenario. However, this one has a spin on it. Well, I think this is happening, right? You might thoroughly judge me for this, but I was sitting at work the other day and I just listened to Taylor Swift. As I do. On Spotify now there's like Taylor Swift Complete Collection, and it's all of her albums and just everything in the one place, and let me tell you, it's a good time. It's a good time. So I was just sitting, I've been listening to her for like hours and hours, and I was just like, you know what, I love Taylor Swift. I love her. I messaged my friends later and I was like, how would you guys feel about having like a Taylor Swift era party where we all dress up as different Taylor Swifts from throughout the years? I think there was some mixed responses. I think some people were very up for it, some people were like, absolutely sack that, but I'm kind of using the excuse of that it's actually my night, so if you're really my friend, you'll do it. Nah, I'm genuinely like, if you don't want to do it, it's fine, just let me know before I order a full outfit. I'm seeing friends today, so I need to confirm if this is happening or not. But how funny would that be? And it's because I saw, well, this isn't the reason, but then I searched afterwards because I'd seen people do similar stuff on TikTok, and I searched like Taylor Swift party, and oh my god, it's amazing. It's everyone dressed up from different albums, different like music videos, and it's that who's gonna be the drunkest video, and it's like, I think Reputation Taylor's gonna be the drunkest, I think such and such Taylor's gonna be the drunkest, and I just think it's gonna be so fun. I wanted to go as Dear John Taylor, which is very niche, and it's not even a music video. It's literally like what she wore when she would perform Dear John in concert. You know, the purple dress, the purple like halter neck dress, and she'd be on the stairs like, Dear John, and I kind of just want to do it so I can perform it and give it all I've got and hate on John Mayer. So yeah, that's my potential next Saturday night plans, so I'm very excited. So I chatted to my friends and I think they actually have other things planned for that night, like for me kind of thing. So yeah, we're not doing Taylor Swift sitch, which is emotion, but I've asked if we can do it another night and hopefully people will be receptive of that because that'd be so fun. So yeah, that's my ideal gals night. I do also love like a night at the pub, but we've not been at the pub in so long. I wonder who'd be up for a wee pub night. I would be, for sure. Okay, next. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? I don't know. Probably, I've never visited Australia, but from what I've heard, it's got like a really good like work-life balance. There's a lot of like, I don't know, being in the outdoors and like that kind of thing, and like the weather's obviously amazing. So maybe somewhere like that. Or I'd like to experience living in New York or something like that would be fun. But it might also be quite lonely, you know. My friends just moved to Singapore, which is like amazing. I want to visit Singapore so badly, so it's kind of the perfect excuse. So hopefully when things open up again, I can go and visit her because that would be the funnest. So yeah, probably somewhere in Australia. I also love Italy, but I don't speak the language, so just that would be a bit of an issue. What's your go-to drink / cocktail? I drink a lot of Prosecco. It's like a running joke with my friend group. I just think that everyone else drinks as much of it as I do. So like, see when we're going anywhere, like I don't know, if we're booking like a wee weekend or a lodge or something like that, I'm like, okay, so we need 30 bottles of Prosecco, and everyone's like, might need to calm down. Like, I just expect that everyone consumes the same amount as I do. But I love wine. In terms of cocktail, probably just a wee porn star. You know, I'm a sucker for a porn star. Oh my god, no. If you watched my St Andrews vlog, you would have seen that I tried the best cocktail I've ever had in my entire life. It was called a white sangria, but like it wasn't a white sangria as you and I know it. It's totally different. And my friend Jenna, she was in St Andrews like last weekend or the weekend before, and she's the angel of my life. So she went and asked them behind the bar for the recipe for me, and now I have the recipe to make it. She was like, oh my god, this is amazing. She was like, oh god, it's strong, like it's well strong. And I was like, hell yeah, that was why it was so good. So if that was a widely available cocktail, that'd be my go-to, because it was freaking amazing, like so good. Someone said more biomedical engineering, really enjoyed your video about career pathways. Thank you so much. That's actually like either the best or one of the best performing videos on my channel, so I'm very pleased about that. I'd like to do another one of those videos, not about careers but just about biomedical engineering in general. Yeah, I want to do it well, so I'm aiming to do it either this month or next month, but I want to like get everything kind of ordered in my brain of what I want to say. So yeah, but I'll try and do more biomedical engineering content. I'd also like to do a kind of week in the life blog. So my title is actually bioengineer, like that's my title in work, but my kind of profession is clinical engineer or clinical scientist. So I'd kind of like to do a week in the life of like a clinical engineer, but it's just a bit tricky because I work in the NHS, so obviously everything's very confidential, and I work with patients, so it's all like patient-centred work. So I don't really know how I'd go about that. I couldn't film in work. It would probably be a case of just like catching you up with what I've done throughout the day and stuff, like, and the different tasks and stuff, but I don't know if that'd be boring. I don't know. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. My work is really varied, so I think it would be kind of interesting to see what a typical week is, even though one week's probably never like the same to the next week. But yeah, let me know if you'd be interested in that. What are your top 3 fave films of all time, song and foods? Films of all time. Oh my god, that's hard. I don't know what I'm doing my makeup, by the way. I don't know what I'm doing, and it's kind of stressing me out. I feel like I need to phone my friend and tell her that I'm going to be late.
Hello?
Oh, hey girl.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that, are you ready?
No. Are you?
The way you said that was so funny. No. Amazing. I just phoned my friend to see if she was ready because I was stressed that people were waiting on me and that my phone wasn't doing up disturb and like I wasn't getting the messages, but I was like, are you ready? She's like, no. I'm like, perfect. This is why we are friends. The 3 friends I'm meeting today were like very similar in the fact that probably none of us will be ready on time. Do you hear my stomach? Oh my god. I'm gonna need to eat something. Okay, I'm not really sure where I'm going with this makeup. I need to make a decision. I brought this the Charlotte Tilbury eye pencil, but mine is like went really weird. Like it's went so soft. I mean, this will probably like pain your soul, but I've been putting it in the back of my bronzer and then just like thinging it out like this. Another question, come on Rachel. What advice would you give to get into modelling? I mean, when I got into modelling, it was years ago, so I don't know how things exactly work now. But I would say like do a bit of research into the agencies near you. So I'm from Glasgow, so there's like 2 main agencies in Glasgow, Model Team and Colours. So yeah, do a bit of research into like where they are, like where they're based kind of thing. And then most agencies will hold like open castings. So basically you'll just go and they'll kind of talk to you and like look at you, take pictures of you and like see what they think and if you've got potential. Before that you should probably take some pictures just on your own, so just like wearing like jeans and a tank top or something like that. Close up pictures, hair up, hair down, turn to the side, turn to the other side, smiling, not smiling, just like kind of simple pictures. Bring them with you and like print it out or whatever so that they can have a look at them. Yeah, and then just go from there. They'll probably organise like test shoots for you. I don't know how it works now. I think like nowadays you need to pay for a bit more. Like when I started I didn't really need to pay for any of my shoots, but you might need to pay like a wee bit and then they'll see from there like if they want to sign you or not, basically. And then if they don't want to sign you, it's not the end of the world, like another agency might, so just persevere. Hey. So my phone ran out of storage while I was filming. It's actually fun, I didn't notice. So Love that. Love that for me. So I actually answered more questions, but it cut out, so it didn't tell me. It's actually fun. I'm a bit stressed. I'm a bit all over the place. Right. I had a question that I answered, but I didn't get it. So biggest regret. For me, I regret like not kind of taking some opportunities that came to me. Just kind of examples are like through uni and things like that. I had the opportunity to like go abroad and things like that, and kind of, I don't know, go explore that, and then I just kind of didn't. Like I just didn't do it. I was nervous and I didn't want to ask my mum and dad for money. I couldn't really afford it with like my job and stuff like that. I mean, they would have given me money if I'd asked, but I just didn't want to do that. So yeah, I just let some opportunities slide by. And even things like, I don't know, modelling and stuff like that. I could have went to like London, and I could have went to Korea at one point, and I just didn't, because I just made up excuses as to why like I couldn't. So yeah, I'd defo say those are regrets, because I don't know, I would have seen more of the world. I would have like done more exciting things, more stories to tell, but you know, it is what it is. I look a hot mess. I'm actually stressed here. Biggest achievement. I'd say my biggest achievement is probably like working in the job that I am right now. Yeah, like my job, it was like super competitive, and there was only like 1 or 2 people a year that get the role. So when I was talking about it, everyone's like, oh my god, it's so competitive, blah blah blah, and I'm like, yeah, I know, and I'll be the one to get it, and then I did. So that was my biggest achievement. I was really happy. I'm proud of myself. Oh, I went to answer this one earlier and I didn't. Fave films of all time, songs and foods. Food. Are we talking like meals? Or items. Meals, I love chicken tikka masala. Oh, bless you, mum. I love Cajun chicken pasta. And I love Stilton cheese. Films, I feel like I can't pick my top 3, but off the top of my head. Bridesmaids, She's the Man. I should have done this before I did my mascara. I'm extremely stressed right now. What do you think about a dark lip? Like a brown lip? Songs, Biffy Clyro. I was gonna say Just Boy, but actually Folding Stars and Just Boy. Both of them. Taylor Swift. I feel like songs of all time's hard because like, I don't know, it changes. Like right now I love Betty, Taylor Swift, and I love Dixie Chicks. I'd probably say Wide Open Spaces. What company did you use to hire your camper van for the North Coast 500? Auto Highland Campers. And it was great. It was really good. Fave musical ever. I love what? Les Miserables? Oh my god, am I okay? Why was that such a struggle? I love that. I love Mamma Mia. I feel like I love the film Mamma Mia even more. Like the musical, I don't really like going to see a musical and everyone like joins in. Like it annoys me, like I want to hear the people that sing. So when I actually went to see the musical Mamma Mia, I was like getting pissed off by everyone. Advice you'd give to your 15/16-year-old self. Oh my god, deep. I don't know. What was I doing when I was 15 and 16? Like, don't really let people's opinions of you like affect you. That's what I realised like recently as well. Like, I was pure nervous to start doing YouTube and stuff like that, but I'm like, sack it. Like, people's opinions of me are none of my business. That's what I think. And if people have negative things to say, then it just says more about them than it does about you. So just do what makes you happy. Just do what you want to do. I would have actually told myself to join, I'm in like a kind of musical theatre club, and I would have told myself to join that sooner, because I wish that I'd joined that when I was younger, and then I would have been like better. That would be my advice to my 15 or 16-year-old self. Yeah, and other than that, hun, you're doing a great job. Okay, I think that's basically, I've answered basically all the questions. Well, I've missed out some, but I'm sure you'll understand. Can you see I'm a bit stressed out here? How's my makeup looking? I think in person it looks quite nice on the camera, like I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, I'm gonna go get my bag together, finish drying my hair, and then I'll see you in a minute. Okay, I'm ready. We got there. I'm not entirely comfortable with how I look, but you know, it's fine. I'm already late, so I'm gonna go. But I just thought I'd round this video off here. Can I balance you? Yeah. So, yes, look at my hair. Also, should I wear this hairband? Is that cute? I think I'll do it. Okay, yeah, so thank you so much for watching. If you sent in a question, thank you so much. I hope I answered it. I feel like I kind of flapped a wee bit, so I really need to give myself more time for this kind of video. Yes, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Please like this video if you did like it. It would really mean so much to me. Subscribe if you haven't. I promise my other videos are a bit less chaotic than this. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!